Of course, I'm doing a live feed here. I'm doing the fucking live show here. I'm your host. I am Clay Douglas. And I'm kind of rowdy today.
Yes, yes, yes.
You don't agree with everything that I say, and that's okay. All right. Nice to see you back, bud. You dare fuck with me? I'll fix your ass.
Home sweet home, baby. Home sweet home is right. Welcome back, Conor McGregor. When he left the game in 2016 and realized a $100 million payday in a boxing match with Floyd Mayweather, some suggested he would never return. But Joe, if you know the man, you know he cares deeply about mixed martial arts and his MMA legacy. And now the first UFC fighter to simultaneously hold 2 UFC titles is back to pick up where he left off.
He loves this. When you have $100 million in the bank, you do this because you love this. He loves this. He loves being the champion, and he truly believes that he has the style to reclaim his throne.
Yeah.
Tonight's Prep Point brought to you by Harley-Davidson. When you fire up an HD motorcycle, adrenaline kicks in and refuses to tap out. Check it out at h-d.com/explore.
Because of his personality, because of his skill set, because of his spectacular success inside the octagon, it makes this so interesting. I mean, this is such a heated moment of anticipation. I can't wait, Dominick Cruz. I can't wait.
And it's so exciting to be here to get to call this fight because every single ounce of this is going to be technique at the highest level. When they're grappling, it's going to be technique at the highest level. When they're striking, it's going to be test match. It's going to be non-stop reads. And Conor McGregor is one of the best in the world at finding that pinpoint timing and making it count to put on the show for the world. It is going to be epic.
And here comes the front.
And he's just ripping off a wrestler by the name of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin is a wrestler, and I think he makes movies now. This is a game they play. This is a tactic they use. Psychological warfare. Fun doing what you fight, no jealousy here at all. You ignorant son of a bitch.
25th World Mixed Martial Arts Contest for Conor McGregor. 11th UFC appearance. He is 9-1, a 9-time UFC bonus winner in his 10 UFC fights. 18 career
Good for
wins by
him.
knockout.
He's a ripoff. I told you that. It's up on my website. Don't repeat myself, you dumb motherfucker. And you fuck with me, say another word to me today, and I'll kick your ass out right now. You got it? All right. I'm coming to get you, lowlife. Sewer crawling son of a bitch. I'm coming to get you. And you ain't gonna like it. You ain't going to like it.
26 have tried, 26 have failed to solve Khabib Nurmagomedov in a mixed martial arts setting. In modern-day MMA, it's an absolutely incredible accomplishment. And tonight, with status as the most dominant force in the game, Khabib Nurmagomedov is chasing the biggest win of his career.
He is an unparalleled grappler. There's literally been no one like him in this division. Mauls world-class fighters. And if you talk to people like Daniel Cormier, who shared the gym with him, he mauls world-class wrestlers on a regular basis. He's the best grappler we have ever seen in the lightweight division. The question is, can he get a hold of Conor? And if he can get a hold of Conor, can Conor survive what 26 others have not been able to?
And the big question for me is, how does he deal with pressure at this magnitude? This is what we haven't seen. He's faced some studs, but this is another level of pressure, another level without his father in his corner, another level without some of the people he's used to having with him, not here. And on top of that, this is for contendership of the world. Literally, when you're fighting Conor McGregor, you're not fighting for your division, you're not fighting something little. This is for the world. This is for the #1 pound-for-pound spot. It is huge. And is Khabib Nurmagomedov good enough at grappling to get what he needs to as a one-dimensional fighter? That's what he showed up as. Nobody's ever tested him besides one dimension. Is he good enough to do that? Is he good enough to get down to Conor McGregor? We're about to find out very soon.
His record, 21 takedowns landed in a 15-minute fight, will likely stand the test of time. Last appearance, he became the undisputed champion by beating Al Iaquinta back in April. Only landed 6 of his 15 takedown attempts that night. But Joe, it's what he does with those takedowns. The wrist control, the leg control on the ground, just usually makes for a suffocating night at the office for his opponent.
What do you want, Joe?
I've never been more excited for a fight.
You got no idea, you motherfucker.
Khabib Nurmagomedov, 26-0. He has never been knocked down in an MMA fight.
Yeah, that's true.
Perhaps that chin will be tested like never before tonight by the left hand, the right hand, and everything else that Conor McGregor brings to the table as a striker. And we are underway.
Thanks, John. Good for all of you. Shut up.
McGregor in green, Nurmagomedov in black. McGregor lands early.
Pressure right off the bat by Conor. He's trying to force the shot out of Khabib with pressure instead of waiting for Khabib to come at him.
Khabib got a hold of his ankles. He's got his leg.
And what he's got to do is get his left leg over the back ankle of Khabib's right leg. He needs to get that. Conor needs the left leg behind the ankle of Khabib in order to stuff this. And now he's got it. But a good defense by Conor so far. Look at this. Got the ankles. As long as he stays on the ankle, he's good.
You ain't gonna get it.
He's doing a fantastic job of defending. Look at him spinning around. Khabib looking to complete the takedown, and he gets it.
Man.
There you go.
Conor gets right up to the cage. Let's see if he can get back up to his feet. It's one of the big questions. He's got his feet tied up well. Look how good Khabib has done a job of wrapping those two legs up together.
This is what he does to everybody he fights. He crosses your legs, and now if your legs can't get away, then you can't get up. You're pinned to the floor. And he's done this better than anybody. He elevates and straightens your legs out. And now what he's going to do is try to lift Conor's knees and legs higher than Conor's head so that he can't move. Conor's just got to stay calm and not use his energy because he's not taking damage here.
It feels like he's far better equipped to handle 5 rounds than he was when he left in 2016.
This is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're supposed to do.
Khabib does such a good job of wrapping those legs up, extending them and wrapping them up so you can't get them out from under you.
I've never seen anybody be able to straighten a leg out like that. The way he hangs and he almost knee bars you by collecting your heel up. It's just different how he holds you there.
You think?
Most people can get away when you do that, but when Khabib grabs your legs, he just keeps them.
Obviously, you don't know your ass from a hole in the ground.
He does it different, and they cross every single time. He crosses them over each other.
He's just so good at squeezing
This is what you got to do to Conor early, though. If you're Khabib, you have to do this
Oh,
early.
you think so?
You can't try to give him all the rest he needs in the first couple rounds. That's when Conor's the most dangerous.
Couple right hands have landed for Khabib. His first strikes of the fight.
And there's another
McGregor
one.
trying to control his breathing. Ate a big right hand there.
Then you are shit.
And what Conor's doing is he's trying to dig underhooks and stay in a ball so there's no hooks. So Conor, see how he's got over the top of Khabib's head or his arms? He needs to get in between the arms and legs of Khabib if he's going to get up. He can't be on the outside of Khabib's arms here.
Again, Khabib ties those legs up together. It's just tremendous how he does it.
Yeah.
And it's something that you see him do against every single guy he fights. They know what he wants to do. They can't stop it.
He's got a different type of pressure from here.
Yep.
I think he's just extremely strong as well. And now he's under the back of Conor, so that Conor can't get his hips underneath him.
It's a lifetime of grappling.
And you do have a referee in Herb Dean that is going to give Khabib every opportunity to work on the ground, especially when he has the legs trapped.
Right now we're seeing Conor okay because he's not taking damage, so he's staying very calm so he doesn't waste his energy.
You think?
But once he gets wore out from this grappling, then you're going to start seeing Khabib posture up and start landing the big punches. But he can't do it too soon because otherwise Conor will get away. He's got to play the squeeze game right now. Nice pass, straight to half guard. And now the pressure is just heavy here. You could tell he's extremely heavy. That left shoulder and the chin of Conor really makes it minimal for Conor to be able to get to a hit.
He does a tremendous job, and he keeps you from being able to breathe. Pressure on the chest, and then the overwhelming sensation that he can continue to do this as long as he wants. And that is exhausting in and of itself.
I love that he's just being patient, though. This is what you've got to do to Conor early. You can't be silly and try to pretend that you're going to give him space to stand up. You've got to smother him and try to take some of the wind out of his sails early so he's not so powerful. Take some of that pop away and then take some chances after that if you're Khabib. And
Conor can't use too much explosive energy to try to get up without technique. If he does that, he knows he's going to burn himself out, and he knows if he can't stop Khabib, Khabib's going to be able to do this in the second, the third, the fourth, and then how long can he keep him away from him?
Well, don't forget, Conor used literally no energy right now because he took no damage. He did get stuck on the floor, but he has no, so this second round he'll be fresh. Let's see what he does with it.
Exactly the start that Khabib Nurmagomedov was looking for in round. Well, every mixed martial arts round begins on the feet. Let's see how it goes here early round two.
Thanks, John.
Conor knows he can land that left whenever he wants, so that's what he's waiting for. He's waiting for that counter. He's waiting to force Khabib to take a bad shot and then make him pay for it. That's what we're seeing here.
I'm sorry, I'm not getting that. What?
McGregor fires the knee, appeared to just miss.
God damn!
Massive right from Nurmagomedov!
Ew.
And a knee from McGregor
Nasty
now!
right hand.
Wow!
And that's the problem with takedowns is they gain the respect of the striker. Your striking gets better if you force takedowns because you're thinking about the shot. And now the shot set up from the overhand. He goes back and forth, and that's what's made Nurmagomedov.
And there's another one.
Wow.
What an entry by Nurmagomedov, and now he has McGregor up against the fence, 4+ minutes with which to work.
And this is what Khabib has done to everybody. If you stuff his wrestling, then he's going to punch you. Once you start getting punched, his wrestling opens back up. And that's why you need a threat of grappling and striking mixed together. But realistically, the sharpness goes to Conor in the striking, but the grappling is just so one-dimensional and so over. Like
He's
just so
working
much
an arm
better.
triangle here. He's got it up. He's on top of him, full mount.
Good scramble by Conor, getting his guard back. Butterfly, not full guard.
That's it.
Khabib's all over him here.
And McGregor exploded there to try to escape, nothing doing. 90 seconds gone by here, round two.
And the moral victory of Khabib landing that big right hand.
Ew.
Big ground and pound.
And Khabib said he wanted to make Conor suffer.
He also said he wanted to change his face. This is one of the scariest things I've ever heard a person say about a fight.
Well, not unlike Tony Ferguson, Khabib can go all day. Oh, big right hands landing from Nurmagomedov. who came into this fight unquestionably in the best shape of his life.
Conor's talking to him. I can't hear what he's saying, but he's getting tagged.
Well, that's Khabib talking, and he's not saying nice things.
Oh! Big elbow from Nurmagomedov did not appear to cut McGregor open.
The power he generates from this ground and pound is just interesting. I don't understand, because you can hear it landing over and over.
It's just ferocious. I mean, he's the best ground and pound artist in the sport.
Yeah.
Oh, Conor's getting lit up.
Now put his teeth in the back of his throat.
Conor's in serious, serious trouble.
Oh, massive ground strikes here. Dean watching closely.
Khabib is trying to smash his face.
Ew.
McGregor forced to just cover up.
Jesus Christ.
How many shots can one man take? 2 minutes to go in the round.
And he's trying to gas Khabib out, because he's taking shots.
What the
They're not
fuck
the worst
are you
shots he can
talking
take.
about?
He's covered up. It just doesn't look good.
I don't think he's trying to gas Khabib out. I think he's getting smashed.
I think it's a mixture of everything.
Want to defend
I don't think he has a choice here. I don't think he's trying to gas him out. I think he's getting smashed.
Yeah.
I agree, but if you have no
That
choice
was an
either.
illegal knee on the ground by Conor.
Oh.
A knee to the head of a downed opponent.
Can't interlock the toes in the fence. McGregor got away with that one, still doing it. Dean should be
Khabib is
warning him there.
He's going for a
That
Kimura
unlock
here.
that is tight.
That's it.
That looks like it's going to get finished here, ladies and gentlemen. That's tight. Good defense. It's like Conor's not even sure. Why isn't he trying to get up?
Because he's exhausted and he's getting his face punched in. And I don't think he can. I just think Khabib is so much better on the ground that he's surprised.
I agree.
And Nurmagomedov's output hasn't waned one bit.
Now remember, we're dealing with the old rules here, so Khabib has to wait until he's fully up to hit him with knees.
Crowd goes bananas as McGregor gets upright, but for how long?
And he's taking some big, deep breaths.
30 seconds here in round 2.
Alright.
Khabib can keep this pace for 5.
And I don't believe Conor has a stoppage win in the UFC after the second round.
That is correct.
Conor hasn't had an answer at all for the grappling Khabib in one bit.
Alright. Hey boy, you're got too much noise in the background.
John Kavanagh not wanting McGregor to chase. We'll see if he can oblige.
Kavanagh said pressure to get your air back.
Yeah.
You can get a little air if you pressure in the beginning. And now Khabib's tired too, don't forget that. The striking, he's full of blood. They both are.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Perhaps McGregor sensing that now.
McGregor looking for that big left hand.
Khabib used tons of energy on that ground and pound, Joe. Tons. That was a crazy pace, that last round.
You think?
Well, we did see him slow down considerably against Al Iaquinta in the later rounds.
Yeah, that's true.
And now you're seeing Conor go at the body. That's the same thing he did to Mendez. He waited 2 rounds and started teeping at the body. And then starts going up high. There it is. There's the teeps to the body. He's just trying to take their out of Khabib, letting Khabib wrestle himself out. Because you gotta, it can go both ways.
Well, you hate to read too much into the body language, but this is as fatigued as I've seen Khabib Nurmagomedov in that octagon.
I don't know if he looks fatigued to me.
Yeah, look.
It doesn't look like he's breathing heavy. It looks like he's trying to find his moments, but he's getting outboxed.
Yeah, I don't think he's tired. I think he's just a little heavy from the grappling last round, but he's not tired per se. His muscles are full of blood, so he's a little slower.
I bet.
And that's where Conor can use his left.
There's the shot.
And that's what his coaches, that's what they were talking about.
He stuffed that one.
Ew.
Conor.
That's what Kavanagh was talking about. Said the first couple shots are going to come heavy. Later, they won't be so heavy. Big right hand by Khabib.
Just over 3 minutes here in this 3rd round. Level change from Khabib.
They stuffed that as well. Look at this. This is where it's getting interesting. Now the real question is, how much endurance does Conor have now? How much has he worked on his conditioning?
Yeah, we'll see.
And how do you prepare for a guy like Nurmagomedov? Nice seeing the body by Conor.
Those knees to the body will add up, and so will the punches and the kick
Ew.
teams.
Uppercut.
McGregor feints.
These guys are staring each other in the face, right at time, no range at all. They're just sitting there punching, exchanging.
McGregor continues to bank that body work.
Seeing Khabib standing right in front of Conor like this is crazy.
I don't understand why he doesn't shoot, why he doesn't mix it up.
Oh, he clipped him the left hand. Oh!
He slapped him.
And we got
Slapped him on that one.
Front kick to the body by Conor. He's pawing with that punch. Having a hard time getting that snap back.
That's a mistake.
And Khabib standing right in front of perhaps the best striker in UFC history. McGregor to the body again.
Good left hand to the body there by Conor. Another good knee.
Khabib to the body. He doesn't seem to fear the power coming back from McGregor as yet.
You think? How about that?
Trip by Nurmagomedov gets McGregor down briefly.
Back up to his feet though. Very interesting.
You ain't gonna get it, and it ain't going to happen. You're threatening to take me down, trying to stop me. Nobody gets me down.
Slight edge in terms of these significant strikes in round 3 for Conor. Less than a minute to go in the round.
Hey, I happen to agree with the things that John says. In a fucking cage, there's nothing happening.
And you see how Conor's collecting the left arm of Khabib. That stops him from being able to connect his hands, and he can't double off or grab a single leg. If you can't lock your hands together, you can't finish a takedown.
What
So
the
Conor's
fuck
leaning
are you
against the
talking
fence and just
about?
controlling one arm.
So what does Khabib do to counter that?
You got to try to get a single leg the best you can, because you can't get a double as long as Conor's controlling your wrist. Here's grabbing the glove there. You can't clasp your hands together. The only thing you can do is keep the pressure like he's doing, so you're not getting picked apart.
Don't really give a fuck.
But you got,
free,
see, he's got his glove. He's got his glove underneath it.
Keep fighting, keep fighting.
So he's just holding
I
it so he
see.
can't complete the takedown.
I don't want to hear any more bullshit. That's it.
15 minutes in the books. We head to the championship round. Round 4.
Yep.
Watch the counter left hand of Conor. It's what he's been setting up. He's waiting for the right hand of Khabib.
Conor looks very good coming out for this 4th round.
I swear, I think this is when he was looking to try to get him, wait for Khabib to get a little tired on the takedowns and look to knock him out later. You would think it'd be the other way around, though.
Jesus Christ.
Second time for both of these fighters to have seen a 4th round in their careers.
That jabbing front kick to the body. He used that fantastically against Chad Mendes, and he's using it here against him. There it is again.
Another one.
He's so worried about the power in his hands that sometimes you forget about his legs.
Yeah, I really appreciate your opinion, bitch. What do you really do? Who do you work for?
Good entry by Nurmagomedov. McGregor trying to use the fence to his advantage. And he gets tripped right down. Too good.
That's what he was trying to do.
He does such a good job of using his legs to wrap up your legs. But Conor's back up to his feet almost.
And this is where Khabib really starts to get ahead from this position. Once he gets here, he doesn't let go of that grip. And he goes back and forth between the double, and he wears you out by putting all that pressure on your arms like that. Makes you carry his weight up against the fence. He's done this time and time again, and when you try to stand up without hand control, he throws you.
Well, you're a lying motherfucker.
Another warning from Herb Dean for a fence grab there.
His grappling is just one step ahead.
Just tremendous control on the ground.
4 of 7 on the takedowns for Nurmagomedov.
Good for him.
Well, it's what he does with them. 2 minutes have gone by here in round 4.
Got an arm triangle almost, but Conor got weaseled his other arm in there.
Fuck you.
It's in there, but it's still...
Certainly not.
The fact that he can pin the head against the arm is just it's a big part of securing that.
I bet.
If he can control that, now he stepped the arm over, but now Conor regained that arm.
The one thing Conor has done is stayed pretty safe. He's just getting controlled very badly is the only difference.
Good hip escape there by Conor. Needs to keep going if he has the energy. But again, Khabib uses those legs to tie his legs up.
There's nothing happening.
I mean, it's a big part of his grappling. It's not just grappling with his arms, but utilizing his legs for control.
Big left hands from Nurmagomedov.
Again, full mount, back mount.
There's the choke.
He's got it. It's under the neck.
There it is.
Nope, it's on the chin.
That's it.
Still undisputed. Khabib Nurmagomedov
Jesus Christ.
has finished Conor McGregor tonight.
Come pick up this motherfucker laying on my floor.
Look at him. Look at him screaming at the corner. He's screaming at Dylan Dennis, Conor McGregor's jiu-jitsu coach. Look at him.
Now Khabib jumps the fence.
No.
Whoa! No! And he's going right at Dylan Dennis.
God damn.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ.
Total chaos here. It looks like UFC security has corralled Khabib Nurmagomedov.
God damn it, Chris. I'll be over there with the chief
Well,
of police.
Khabib wasn't kidding
I
when
will
he
bring
said
the
no
chief of
handshake
police
after
over.
the fight.
I'll take you to jail, you ignorant son of a bitch.
And now one of Nurmagomedov's teammates throws a right hand at Conor. All hell has broken loose.
This is crazy.
Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck you bastards. You've got no courage. They gotta get somebody else to find their war for them.
Well, this is
not something we're going to like, nothing we're going to condone. It's not something we want to promote. This is not professionalism, but it is the fight game to an extent.
This is horrible.
It can get nasty.
This is the nastiest I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is not how you want it to be in this sport. This is not how we want to represent ourselves.
Jumping out of the octagon like that and attacking someone in the crowd.
And
I mean, that is so stupid and so unnecessary and so foolish after such a spectacular victory.
And one of Khabib's teammates, I believe, Zubair Tuhugov, landed a right-hand flush on Conor McGregor in there. This is going to stain an incredible performance for Khabib Nurmagomedov and out of character for him, too. And Nurmagomedov seemed hell-bent on getting that belt inside the octagon, but they will usher him out. He will not talk to Joe Rogan. We will.
I mean, they're throwing things at him. He's going to experience hate like he's never experienced in his entire career. If he thought he experienced hate before this is going to be on a whole nother level.
All right, the official decision brought to you by Metro PCS, now Metro by T-Mobile. Discover the smarter way to get unlimited and see what's new on October 8th. One final time tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 3 seconds of the 4th round.
Get the name out of the way.
By submission due to a rear naked choke, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov.
I will never sit back and watch something like that happen on television again without trying to do something.